Hello. Think yeah, I did start the stream. Very good. I'm kind of mentally a little bit out of it as well. To be fair, we had a few people saying that they're not doing super hot today, so we're not gonna be playing Tropical Abyss, but instead we're just gonna be lazy and play video games, I guess. Um, I was supposed to do finish some work yesterday, and I didn't really have the time for it. So I ended up like finishing the line art and stuff. So it's technically still sort of a work in progress, and it's unfinished work, which means that my brain is still in work mode, even though I'm supposed to not be in that state. But it just sometimes is like that, I guess. And it's been a little bit of a busier Saturday today than usual, to be fair. I've had to socialize a little bit and stuff like that, so energy levels aren't maxed out on my end either. So maybe it's okay that we're gonna take it easy today. We're just gonna go around the world, find mini bosses, and I'll slap them around a little bit, and talk about stuff, life, whatever. That there. Just
So hello.
hello arcade as well. This and this goes here. Just gonna empty out my inventory so that I can go around. Because there's a lot of stuff that I don't really need anymore since I finished my little PAL optimization procedure.
Okay.
It is now complete, so it is no longer necessary to disassemble PALs.
Okay.
For anyone who doesn't know, this game is kind of fucked up. Like you can the PALs, they're like resources instead of like living creatures, which I guess is pretty sort of true to life with humanity being the way it is. You can grind them into like basically rip them into their basic essences, which is kind of fucked up, but it's Pal World. I think it was like part of their sort of marketing campaign to sort of be like a super edgy version of Pokemon, so it makes sense that you would have these little fucked up details to it. Let's put these here, these here, these here, and dun. I think I don't have any of those book things. Yeah, I don't. And schematics. I actually don't have any schematics. Okay, cool. And this is just random junk, I guess. Let's put these here, that there, this here, that there. Someone else with more energy can sort them. I don't really care for it right now. This. These I can keep. And speaking of, I could make myself a better armor, I think. Ancient heat resistant armor, I think, is the one that I would want. Neutral damage reduction, dragon damage reduction. The armor itself would be the more desirable one. I want the heat resistant one because it has like there doesn't seem to be one that has both resistances at 3, but heat resistance, like you can up your heat resistance level by just having a torch with you. So let's make a couple of AI cores, I guess. These. That should be enough. And then I'll be able to... Because I have this multi-climate undershirt that makes it so that I don't die from cold and stuff. But it would be nice to equip my accessory that increases grass element damage so that I can max out my damage output. Because big damage go boom boom. We also have this. But I don't necessarily want that. I think I'm okay. To be fair, I don't really need these either. It's just nice to see. But this one definitely can be swapped out for something else. But I'll let them work on that. I'll go exploring because there's a lot of these fast travel points and stuff that I haven't even checked out, so might as well since we're gonna have a lazy day today. Trying to distract myself from thinking too much about work.
I figured out the height limit.
What was it?
The height limit for how high you can build your base was... I ended up looking it up because I kept going and going and going. And apparently the build limit is as high as the tallest mountain.
Okay.
So it's like 250 tiles.
Okay. That's quite a bit.
But the influence from the PAL box kind of ends a lot sooner than that.
Oh,
like
yeah, so they start like deteriorating. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Although unless you have deterioration shut off, which I guess is an option.
No, it's not shut
Okay. Well, yeah. So there's that. And also, even if I built it that high, I wouldn't be able to have any like Palmon doing anything outside of that anyway, because they lose their pathway of where they're working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I looked it up because I was gonna spend the rest of the time building super high. But 15 blocks is pretty decent still.
It sounds pretty decent, yeah.
It is. It doesn't. I mean, sounding wise, it doesn't sound super tall, but looking at it, it is very tall.
Yeah. And I don't really know what exactly you can fit in all those floors to begin with. So.
Well, I'm not gonna. Not all the floors are gonna be like 1 tile big. They're gonna be like 3 tiles big. So I'll have a lot more space. It'll make it so Palmon can actually wander around it comfortably.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get all the fast travel points and just beat some bosses and get some effigies. Because these are also pretty good to have. Whoa,
yesterday has a combination of 2 Palmon that allows him to like use almost a sonar like thing to find the effigies.
Oh, what?
What's that?
Who has a sonar?
Jojo has like 2 Palmon that
Yeah.
that essentially act as a sonar
Mm-hmm.
to find those.
Yeah, I think they're like randomly placed in world generation. So, oh, are these bosses? Well, they were bosses if they were. Are these any of these bosses? Maybe those. I don't know who the boss is. Well, it's one of these guys. I'm just gonna keep shooting into the water and hope that... Do I do water element damage? Huh. I have or maybe just because they were in water. That could also be it. Going. There's a nice effigy right here. Oh yeah, I haven't named my new guys. Let's see, what would be good names for these guys? We have Ihra. And we have this thing that I need to name, and this thing that I need to name. Kotiraka is already named. Let's see. I'll need to think about them while I go around. Let's see. Is there an effigy, mayhaps? Yes, there is. Very good. But yeah, I went out to eat today and stuff, and I got someone was interested in doing the audiobook stuff for memoirs, and they were just like so excited about it because like, well, they seem to be like almost in a rush a little bit, and I'm worried that like I've had to say no to a couple people, and it's always kind of a bummer. But it's a pretty serious book series, so it wouldn't be super good if the seriousness suffered from the narrator having like a really Finnish accent. So we'll see. I haven't heard an audio sample yet because they were at summer college, and they apparently just finished reading the book and they enjoyed it. So they were interested in doing some voiceover stuff for it, but yeah, it's something that I will be very strict with. So we'll see.
That is good to hear that it is moving forward.
Well, it's not necessarily moving forward, because if I don't approve like of the voice sample, then it's not moving forward. But it's not.
This is the first one that you've.
No, this is not the first one that has offered themselves for it. I would love to support some local with it. But hello, Jojo. But it's just the Finnish accent is not a particularly attractive one. It's not like the Spanish sexy accent that they have like a super sexy English accent, but but like Finnish just sounds like you've got a potato in your mouth while you're still trying to speak, and is not a good match for a really serious book. So yeah, maybe we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna get positively surprised. I'm just very cynical as a person in general, so I'm reserving my expectations because I'm generally not met with my expectations getting, what is it, exceeded. But I will gladly give it a chance. The person seems very nice. They're very, very kind, and hope them all the best. We will see. But yeah, yeah, we went out to eat, had some Chinese food. Chinese food in a, what is it called when you just eat as much as you want? Buffet.
Yeah.
Is a scam, and you should never partake in it because rice fills you up pretty well and quickly. If you order like Chinese food home, oh, this goes on for a long time. God damn. Okay. Yeah, Chinese food is like it fills you up pretty quickly. So if you order it home, you can just, eat as much as you can and then save the rest for later. So you can have like 2 Chinese foods in a row. And that's what makes Chinese food so good, is that it's not over like after eating it once. And then when you go to a buffet, you obviously can't just make a camp there to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna be here for like the next 2 weeks, and I'm just gonna be eating this shit. So I don't know, go fuck yourself. Yeah, you pay about the same amount, but you eat way less, which is not a good deal. It's not a good deal. So buffet Chinese
if you
food.
only go for the rice, or if you get rice with everything.
Yeah, like, but Chinese food is supposed to be eaten with rice. It makes the rice so much better when there's like those delicious spicy sauces and whatever in it. And I really like the rice, but it's like, fuck, I can't eat it, or otherwise I can't eat anything else. It's so cringe. Not cool at all. But yeah, so that happened, and my sister and her boyfriend and my parents are going to the summer cottage for like a few weeks, and they were with us when we went to eat out, and I was spooking and bullying them about the ticks. Be careful so that the ticks don't eat them. And yeah. And then it was cleaning day and taking care of my baby's day and all that stuff. Just a lot of busy work. It was like maybe 5 p.m. or something when I had a little bit of time to myself. Just take it easy. And the first thought is obviously like, maybe I could do some work. I would be able to relax way better if I did some work, but the issue is that then I'm gonna be tired next week. Doing work over the weekend is not super good. Even if it gives me like mental rest, it doesn't give me physical rest, which is also pretty important for the well-being of you and yourself and whatever. So I need to try to come up with some kind of distractions for myself. While I spend the weekend. Palworld is alright, but now that I've got my pals bred, I guess the next thing I would do is try to sort of just beat all the bosses and stuff. There is apparently a final boss to this, so seeing that would be pretty cool. But I don't know if Guono has bred like combat effective pals yet. He has started sort of reading his guys and optimizing them, but I don't know how far into it he is. But my group has been finally finished today. They have all their stats pretty high. They're pretty cool. There's still some micro optimization and stuff that I can do to make them better, but as they are right now, they're pretty good. They're pretty good, and I think they'll do just fine. But there's like a desert region in this place as well. But yeah, it's Palworld isn't really one of those like super high engagement kind of games. It's more like a lazy kind of what is it, like resource management game. It's not like super focus intense, like you don't like in combat, for example, you don't really pay attention to what's going on and stuff like that. Relaxaurus effigy, what the fuck is that?
That one increases your XP gain.
Oh, okay.
I think. I just got one of those recently.
I had no idea that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's so
I don't
much
think you have
like
to worry about that anymore, though.
Yeah, there's so much little stuff that you can discover in this game, which is really really cool. And if I was a kid when this released, I would be so insanely autistic over this game. I would have probably loved this to oblivion, this game, because it's like got everything that I enjoy in a game. It's got the sort of adventure, like a feeling of like a joy of discovery. Very important to Mae-mae in games is that you can feel like you've found something. If there's an open world like this, there needs to be a joy of discovery to it. That's why I had an issue with PSO2 swapping to the open world thing, because there was nothing in the world. There was just like resources and that's it. But there wasn't like anything cool to find, which makes sense. It's an MMO. Open world doesn't really work with MMOs. At least I've never seen a situation where it does. The open world kind of loses all purpose when there's a million people there and they all discover everything for you. So it's not really the same. But in games like this, it would absolutely be like a blast. And as a kid, I would just like all the creature designs. They're really nice. They're just cute. Some of them look more like Pokemon. Some of them look more like Digimon. But it's like a nice sort of blend. It's not like too much into one direction or the other. It's kind of like a nice middle ground between, because Digimon for me are like too much. A lot of the designs are just you know, they're a little bit, how would I put it, like excessive. It's just the art style, and you know, you can't really say that it's bad, but just there are like all the fucking belts. There's like so many belts that some of the Digimon have, and I don't understand what they need them for and stuff like that. It's just it's like very its own generation's aesthetic. But like the thing about what makes Pokemon so much more sort of viral than Digimon is that kids can easily draw Pokemon. You don't have to be good at drawing to draw Pokemon. They're super simple. They look cute. They're easy to sort of mimic and get right. But Digimon, there's no way. Some of them are just straight up humans, and good fucking luck drawing that shit. Drawing people is ass, and it takes a lot of time to get right. Obviously, like details wise and stuff like that wise, Digimon is way more impressive in terms of the designs than Pokemon. But Pokemon has like much more like iconic, easy to remember designs. Like if I think of like a Digimon that I can actually remember from head to toe, I would say probably Agumon is like the only one. Because everyone else has like some kind of patterns, or like if we think about the original, have you ever Arcade? Have you ever watched the original Digimon animation series?
Like the first season.
Yeah,
Like yeah, I kind of grew up with that. As
yeah.
a kid,
So you do recognize the Digimon by name.
Yeah, I was gonna
There's
say Palmon. I can remember Palmon.
yeah, like
Way back.
Gabumon. There's the guy. He's like a yellow guy who sort of
Who wears like fur?
yeah, he wears like a fur. But like, there's
Yeah.
no way I could draw him because I don't remember. Like, he has some kind of patterning on his stomach and stuff.
Yeah.
And stuff like that is just completely like there's no way. So it's even the like super simple ones are like designed with a very different purpose in mind, and that makes sense because they were originally sort of made for Summer Wars, I think, if I'm not completely mistaken. Digimon was basically an like a spin-off of Summer Wars, which is really cool, but it's just wait, what am I looking for? Right, this Sky Island base. There's my AI course that I need to go check. And Palworld has like a middle ground between those two. They have like more, I guess, liberty in the design, making characters much more human shaped. And it's clear that it's designed for a more mature audience. I don't actually know what the age restriction of Palworld is, if there is one. I'm sure there is. This one, thermal cores. I still need those 6. Thank you very much. But it's just it's like you can tell that it's designed for an older audience because of how horny some of the designs are. So it is
Ninja Woman and
yeah, I mean, to be fair, Digimon had some horny designs too, to be fair. Yeah, that is very true. It's kind of crazy thinking about it like this, that nobody like sort of even batted an eye when Ninja Woman was shown for the first time. Oh yeah, this cute mascot cat turns into a woman in a bikini. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Also, hello, Yarasu. What's cat souping today for you? Yeah, it was kind of weirdly okay. How like just straight up human some of the characters are in it. In this, we don't really have that. We don't really have human looking guys. There's just a battle happening. Oh my god, this guy is gonna get fucking destroyed. This one has more furry bait for sure. They absolutely are doing the furry bait, which is fine, you know. To each their own. I'm sure there's like a lot of people who are really into the Palworld pals in that way as well. And with Palworld, I would say it's a lot more okay because the game is not exactly for kids. I don't actually. Let's actually check. I want to check. What is the age restriction or the age restriction? The age restriction of Palworld. Palworld age rating. T for teen, 12 plus. Yeah. So it is a little bit edgier edgier. Oh, sorry, yeah. So I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I usually get like a sound notification, but for some reason I didn't get it today. There we go. Let's make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Very good. Okay, now we have head pats. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't hear the notification. Can I give arcade one too? Let's see. Tokomate. Let me check. It kind of depends on how the things are layered. Can I can spawn another one like this, and maybe like let's see. It's kind of tough because I need to. Oh, it's over there. It's a little bit past him. It's more like here. Yeah, it's pretty close. It doesn't overlay him, but we can actually change that. Let's see. Arcade is here. Let's move him underneath. No, underneath this one. There we go. And then let's give it like this. There we go. Okay. Very good. Okay, now he has the head pads as well. But yeah, no. We were discussing the design differences between Digimon and Pokemans and pals, I guess. How Pokemon are sort of easier to draw for children.
Oh yeah, head pads.
So they are easier to spread than Digimon. And I was just saying that I'm not a huge fan of Digimon designs, but PAL designs are great. And if I was a kid, I would have fucking loved these things, and I would have drawn them so much and been super obsessed with them, especially the fat llama. And I would have probably been secretly into the fucking horny ones as well. Acting like they're like a funny joke, but secretly hamstering like perfectly combat bred variants of them. Acting all cool about it. Like a fucking loser. But yeah.
Is he on Twitch right now?
Yeah, so he's on Twitch. Yes, he's on Twitch.
Okay.
Twitch's side.
Was Twitch not working?
No, Twitch is working. Do you mean was YouTube not working? YouTube is working too.
Because you didn't get notifications for...
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
Okay, there we go.
But yeah, I can see it now. And we're good. Last time everyone was here, now no one is here. I mean, you know, it's Saturday. Usually people aren't really super active on chat and whatever on Saturday. It makes sense. People are doing their own things and whatever. So it just is that way sometimes. And I don't really mind. I'm kind of tired and mentally not super energetic today. So I don't really feel like being super entertaining today in the first place. Oh, yeah. I guess so, yeah. Let's grab this.
I was on Twitch yesterday and felt like everybody went on to YouTube.
Oh, so you swapped.
Before that, I was on YouTube. And yeah, last time I was on YouTube and everybody was on Twitch, so I swapped over to Twitch.
The Mount Obsidian Second Ascent Ancient Civilization Ruins are still ones that I haven't done. So let's go get those. And then I've got this island covered. Oh, there's a dragon egg. Nice. Let's grab that. Ooh. There we go. This guy is so fucking plumpy. I can't ride him. Her, I guess. She's so fat. She needs like a lot of space to be rideable. Oh. I'm hoping, well, they're on Twitch, so I'm assuming the bot probably killed them.
Yeah,
already.
I got them already.
Yeah, very good. I can't actually see that on my end on the chat here, that the bot is destroying them. But it's great that it is. It's a really, really good bot. Thank you, whatever bot it was. Nightbot, streamer bot, one of the bots.
Seri bot.
Seri bot. If I could have both chats in one client, I'd always be on YouTube. Yeah, that makes sense. YouTube was... You did say that YouTube was better for viewing on mobile, I think. Which makes sense. Oh, nice effigy. Let's grab that. Plonk. But yeah, the pals, I would have loved the shit out of them. I'm still bummed out that there's no merch of the fucking llama. I don't understand how and why. Ah, yeah, right. That makes sense. Yeah, there's lots of sense.
Oh, what are your thoughts on the Power World TCG?
Not super interested, to be honest. It looks cute, but like, kind of, like, I feel like I saw some holo cards and stuff like that, and I feel like it looks like my TCG in terms of like the quality. So it's like, you know, it's all right. Maybe I'll get like some of my favorite guys at some point, but all in all, it doesn't seem like something that I would get super into.
You already got Pokemon.
I've already got Pokemon, and I'm not really collecting Pokemon necessarily because I'm super obsessed with Pokemon. It's more just that it's very nostalgic to me. There's a lot of like really good memories that I've associated with those cards that I'm trying to collect and stuff. Holo Fat Alpaca would be great, absolutely. Especially would be like a textured holo, where like just you can just feel the fat on the card. That would be amazing. But oh goddamn, Gordon, you've been busy today. I thought I was busy today. That's pretty late. Frostflower. Let's go check this out. But yeah, there is just a lot of creatures in this thing that appeal to my sense of aesthetics. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Confirmation party. It's been a long time since I've... Like, since we don't really have any sort of, like, super immediate family of that age range. Haven't really been to one in a really, really long time. Or an equivalent, I guess. There is a fast travel point somewhere in here. Where is it? Here. No? Oh, sorry. Sorry. There. Well, Isle of Silence Church ruins. There we go. Oh, okay. It's another one of these. Ah, I thought there was only one. None of sister's kids are in the church, or I think they just refused any kind of camp stuff. Yeah, makes sense. I actually did have a confirmation party myself. To be honest, like I'm not really religious. Well, I'm not really religious at all, to be fair. Very nihilistically atheistic. I mean, it would be awesome if magic was real, but it's not. It fucking sucks. I wish it was real, but it's not. But the money was good though. The money was great. The people are like, "Oh, now you are a good Christian child. Have 500 euro." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I fucking love Jesus." Just putting the money in my pocket. The piece of shit creature. Same, I got a gaming PC for it. Exactly. Like, what are you supposed to do? Been an atheist for a long time too, but my parents made me go to Jesus school anyway. I guess just for the experience. I mean, it's not necessarily bad to understand what it's about. It's maybe a little bit underhanded if, like when you say Jesus school, do you mean like you were actually in like some specifically religious school, or was this just like a rippikoulu kind of thing? So I don't know if you guys have this arcade in the States, but here in Finland we have this thing called rippikoulu, which is like when you are of a certain age, you do like it's like some kind of Christian cultist ritual called confirmation, and you go to a Jesus school and you have to learn the Jesus poems and whatever, and then you go to like this camp. It's like a concentration camp where you're forced to think about Jesus, and well, it's not. It's actually like a pretty fun thing. It's just like a teenage summer camp where Jesus is very prevalent, I guess. We had a really cool priest in ours who was really into Grand Theft Auto, so we just played GTA while looking there. Uh, he was like a super cool priest.
How did he play? I'm curious.
What do you mean? Obviously, in the
Like,
most toxic way, like just kill everything that moves.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about.
But
No,
it was
I don't think
it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun, but the thing is that it's like supposed to be some kind of coming of age ritual or something like that. And then after that, it's customary usually that your like family and relatives come over after the thing has happened, and you usually get like alms, I guess, for it.
You
Get some financial benefits from doing it, which I mean, you know, if that's what. Oh, these guys are the boss. Okay, well, I can fight you. Let's...
Not for me. I don't think I've ever had anything like that. They
Yeah.
just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, the States, you
Hit
guys
the
are
milestone.
so super religious to begin with, so I think it would be just kind of pointless. Oh yeah, I don't get to land from this. So
Everybody
yeah,
just celebrate more prevalent milestones like hitting 30 or turning
Yeah.
18 or 21.
yeah, over here it's like that like confirmation party is like a big thing. And then the other thing that you would get money for would be like graduation. When you graduate from upper high school, I guess would be the equivalent. We have a different school system here from you guys, so well, let's
We
just
just call
it.
ours like seniors or
Yeah, Yeah, it's a little bit different here. Like it's not really comparable to the US, but we'll just call it upper high school for the sake of like
Yeah.
clarity. Um, but yeah, it's just it's usually not something that people really think about. It's kind of just a normal thing that everyone does, but I guess if you're more atheistic, like passionately, then you wouldn't do it. Um, when they came to visit me, we were supposed to listen to hymns in the main hall, and my dad said no way, and had me take them on a tour of the Rippileiri. It was like a week or two of camp. We went to National Park, everyone was sit back of the container trash hole. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it was basically the same thing. So yeah, that sounds exactly like what it is. And that's basically what it was for me as well. We just played video games and kind of were lazy. So 966. It's a little bit better, but I do like this one better. Um, but yeah, don't really have bad memories of it or anything. It was all right, but I don't remember anything from there. I don't remember any of the poems. I don't even remember like the main big prayer. Um, I just I'm not really that interested in that kind of stuff. If there was evidence of magic being real, I would be the most avid fucking magic caster in the universe, but unfortunately, there isn't. And everything that like the people who are trying to push that, oh, the magic definitely is real, and here's the evidence. Can you hear my voice kind of dying? Uh, I've been
Just a little.
yeah, I've been speaking a little bit more than normal today. Um, those people just their speech usually just reeks of deception, because I don't know, it just feels like they're trying to always like gotcha or just sort of approach the topic from a very sort of immature perspective. And I'm not a big fan of. Oh no, Ira is sad. We need to give her some salad. There you go, delicious salad. She's happy again. Her big fat stomach is full of vegetables. Ihra means blubber, by the way. It's the Finnish word for blubber, like the kind of whale fat. That's what she's named. Here's this guy.
Your mount.
Yeah. There we go. You can craft food pouches. Oh yeah, true. I can. Yeah, I still haven't made a single one of those, I guess. Would be easier to just have these there. To be fair, they wouldn't even take inventory space. I guess I'll try to do that once I get back to the camp to pick up my armor. COVID 2020 Rippileiri. Wait, how does that even work? Like, is it remote? Like, how would you do that? Make the last one, should open them all. Let's see. What is it called? Is it an ancient technology thing, or is it a let's see. Feed bag, lock picking tool, extra weapon holster. Oh, I should probably make that as well. Moonflower tower. I guess I'll go do that as well. I haven't had the time to do a lot of this stuff. Let's see. Has anyone seen Feedbag? I haven't. Feedbag.
In the
Oh, there it is.
yeah,
Huge feedback. Okay, cool.
I
I just
gotta unlock
need
the
to unlock the other ones, I guess, first.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need to craft them. I think I just need to craft one of them. Large feedback is there. And huge feedback is...
You don't actually need to craft them. You just need to unlock them.
Yeah. Huge feedback is there. Is huge the biggest one? Do you have one of those feedbacks? Do you have 4 slots of food in your inventory?
Oh, sorry, hang on. Let me look. I have 3
giant
slots
feedback
open right now, and
that's probably it. Unless
I have large feedback.
Yeah.
So
there's a giant one as well. If it weren't for COVID, we would have had to learn the full text, but since COVID restricted the length of the camp, we only had to remember like 1 sentence each. That's actually pretty crazy. Like the portable version. The light version of it. I think I see an effigy. Let's go pick it up. Yep. Almost. There we go. What is Oh! Okay. Oh, okay. Those guys went flying. God damn. But yeah. Oh, it's one of these. Spine. There we go. Right here. This game could really use a mini-map.
yeah. Definitely agree with that.
He's right there. Oh, I almost threw a Pokeball at him. Let's see if he can run away from this. He couldn't. Very cool. But yeah, I think I still kind of... I haven't, like, what is it, like, left the church thing, because you have to, like, manually do that to not pay the church tax or something. But since my finances are so non-existent that it doesn't really make a difference yet. Once it starts making a difference, I'm gonna be out of there in a fucking millisecond. Let's go check out this one. Let's see what kind of boss we have here. She's getting drunk with her Pokemon. It doesn't even have a mouth. How is that thing drinking? Uh-oh. Very good. Key Sphere of Lust. Okay. Very good, Painda. Excellent work. Two of my camp roommates locked one of the guys in a closet and around sauna time and beat the door with towel. What the fuck? What does that even mean? In what closet?
Beat the door with a towel.
Why would so they locked him in like a clothing closet and beat the shit out of the door with towels? Why? Just to make as much noise as possible? God damn.
Like a locker?
I don't know. The fucking cat place was shut down a few years ago due to mold. That sounds pretty, you know. Here in Finland, a lot of places get shut down because of mold. It's not outright uncommon. I don't recommend it, my friends. I don't recommend it. Here we go. Yeah, that sounds about par for the course. There's a lot of mold-related issues in basically everywhere here. There we go. Okay, so I have the new armor. Seems a little bit better than what my previous one was. There we go. 2,600 HP, 750 HP. So yeah, that is a pretty significant amount. And we don't need this anymore, and I can instead equip this thing for even more damage. Very cool. Okay. I guess I'll go drop some of the eggs off at the eggening machine. Clothes closet in the door. That's very strange. Pretty bad when you have a specific word for it, like homekko, mold school. Cool. Got a masochist bird. Thanks, game. Really needed that. Okay. Let's just throw the old armor and the undershirt there. And let me actually do a gamer move and make myself a torch. So if it's cold, I can just hold the torch. There we go. Probably repair, no. Probably just crafting bench, right? Yeah, there it is. glass. Now I'm well equipped for basically everything. Let's see. There's a thing over there. There's a boss over there. I don't know what's over here. Oh, that's the Terraria place. Okay, cool. And this place is completely unexplored, and this place is barely explored as well. Lots of places to go. Ice Island seems to be pretty much done. Yeah, it is. Which is good. Neptilus. Let's go check that thing out. Now that I barely come out of my house anymore, I don't really have any kind of encounters with religious weirdos anymore. Here we go. Let's see what this thing is. That's kind of stupid looking creature. Nice. Got one. Level 60. Oh, he's gonna die. Is it a bird or is it a whale? I don't know.
Oh. Yeah.
Why not both?
I mean, yeah, true. It's Pet Panda. Come on. Oh, she can't come over here. Let's go over here. Look. There you go. Nice. She does the like Chinese sort of hand on fist gesture of respect or whatever. Pretty funny.
Can you hear that by chance?
Hear what?
I got somebody like throwing stuff into the back of a truck bed right
No.
outside my window. Okay, good.
Oh, you've got someone making noise on the like over there. Okay, yeah, no, I can't hear it. Discord is actually pretty good with the whole sort of noise cancellation stuff and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's a tower over here on the Sand Island. Should probably just go through all the towers and all the bosses and stuff like that. Just for the sake of it, since I've got my combat pals ready now.
The heck? Oh.
There's a bunch of stuff here.
All right.
Can you hear Jojo?
I cannot hear Jojo, no.
No, me neither.
We've been having that issue where I can hear him all the way across the map. I've been hopping over and talking to him and putting my 2 cents into his conversation he doesn't know I'm listening to.
Yeah, no. Yesterday was it when we were... No, the day before was when we had that issue, and I was just having a conversation with him without him knowing that I was having a conversation with him. See, oh, here. Oh, there's some fuddlers.
I probably should have mentioned. Okay, hang on. Probably should reply back.
Yeah, you probably should. I wish you could get the benefits of an alpha pal without them being gigantic.
So you didn't have to fly a giant.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit too big for my preference, and it can't fit into like corridors and stuff like that, and it gets stuck in geometry, and it's just fucking annoying. Good thing Painda is small, even though she's an alpha. There we go. Thank you. That was an epic battle.
Boy.
Woo!
Menacing bounty token. Cool. The sand effect is kind of intrusive. I don't know if the place is glitching out. I don't remember seeing it like this before. I think because I've been moving so fast from one place to another, there's like some kind of glitch happening right now. These guys have like a little encampment over here. This guy's still alive. I haven't killed him. Doesn't have the little yes icon next to it. So let's go change that. I like how immediately as soon as this thing spawns, it's ready to just kill everyone. I think he's right. Oh, on the other shore. Shove, 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 shove. So Grand Blue Fantasy, it was called Endless Ragnarok, and it wasn't very endless. Kind of disappointing. Apparently they're making like new content for it, and I'm hoping that there's some kind of infinite grind content to it. Because right now there isn't really anything difficult to do in the game. All the quests are pretty easy. So there kind of isn't a point in grinding a lot, because it doesn't provide like real value. All the new content was awesome. It was fantastic. But I was marketed basically a roguelite kind of thing where your characters, like, you have to go through these like randomized trials and stuff like that. And I was expecting something like that, but it was just, oh, here's 5 stages that are random, and once you've completed them, you have cleared the challenge. So there isn't really like a record or score attack thing that you can do in it, which would be fun, especially if there were some like really good rewards to it. Oh, these guys. So I'm hoping that they will fix that in the near future. There we go. Nice. Suzaku bounty token. It sort of like keeps going past me that Palworld is a Japanese game. Because it's so like sort of West coded. To my understanding, it's not like super popular in Japan either. It's like nothing as close to as popular as it is over here in the West.
I don't know. I don't want to say that's surprising, but
yeah, it's like, it is not necessarily the kind of game that they enjoy, and I would imagine there's probably some bad press for it that they consider like not cool about it, I guess. Where is this dude? Oh, it's one of these fucking freaks. Can I run over it? No. I love that it makes the like headshot sound from like shooting games. But yeah, no, apparently it's not super popular in Japan. But it is insanely popular everywhere, basically everywhere else, which is really good. I think it deserves the affection that people have for it. And it's not like it's like a super complicated concept either. It's just Pokemon in an open world resource management game, essentially. So, but it's well enough executed. Obviously, there's some glitchiness to it from time to time, and but there's like a lot of fun little details like this where you can just run over innocent animals.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah. If you have a big mount and you run over a small creature, you actually like do damage to them.
So you're just literally mowing.
Yes, you're just like
now.
you're just stomping on them. Are these the boss? Oh yeah, they are. There we go. Tortoise bounty token. The names are very Pokemon-esque. There's a few that are just like not that they don't kind of fit, like the Anubis and Sekhmet and stuff like that, because those are names of existing things in our world.
Yeah.
But outside of those, everything else is like really Pokemon coded in terms of the naming sense and stuff like that.
I've been noticing like some of them's like, all right, that totally makes sense. It's like, man, that's a really dumb one. Who names a monster Digtoise?
Yeah.
And then I realized how much like Blastoise. It's just the same thing.
There's apparently a place that looks exactly like one of the Windows 11 default backgrounds. What the fuck? That's so specific. Go grab the effigy. Technology. I'm glad Ihra isn't so fat that I can't grab stuff while I'm riding her. That would be fucking annoying. Oh. Very dramatic music starts all of a sudden. I guess having more of the giant pal souls isn't really bad. What do we have in these? Do I get some kind of reward for exploring through these? Okay, pal souls, pokeballs. These blow up. No, they don't. The missiles do. Is there something inside? Ihra is stuck. What a surprise. Oh yeah, we can go deeper inside. No pals allowed. Okay, that makes sense.
Just sticking its head in.
Can I look at their chests? No? Oh, it's one of these. Okay, cool. Just get one of those friendliness peaches. Nice. Let's use the friendliness peach on one of the new guys. These three are less friendly, so let's give it to them. Let's go. They built 2 new school buildings in the last 15 years here. One was a new section to replace the old moldy wooden Consacol from 1946, and the other is to replace the 1957 one. Those are some old-ass schools. That's crazy. Oh, look at that. It's a boy segment. It's a femboy cat girl. Very good. Very good. Yeah, we had a... When I was in the comic book school for a while, we had a mold issue there as well. But it was mostly taken care of during the summer, I think. So it didn't really affect us. Except for all the mold breathing and all that, you know. But yeah. So, what am I looking for in here? Some dude? Oh yeah, there's a dude here. And there's a fast travel point here. There. I was kind of like originally thinking that this game doesn't really have a like its own sort of, well, obviously I would still say that this doesn't really hold a candle to like Pokemon in terms of the music, but this game actually has its own sort of musical theming and stuff like that that goes to the game. It's not just generic action music and stuff like that. There's even like a theme song and stuff like that that sort of plays in almost everything, every music in the game and stuff like that, which is pretty neat. Let's see what we have in this tower.
Just like when I can't hear music.
No. The IDF. Right. Whoop. There we go. Let's see who we have here. Who do we have here? Today I sent Shar a package. She ordered the new pillowcase and stuff like that. And I sent it in a toothbrush box. I had a old toothbrush box laying around. And that was graciously sent her. Why is there money flying out of him? Is he ground type? He's gonna die if he's ground type. Oh no, that's... I don't think that's a ground type. Valeris.
I was like, yeah, we figured out there's like no flying ground type, right?
No, there is no flying ground type.
Yeah.
Very cool, Marcus. That was awesome. She's just fucking ragdoll here. It's so cursed. I guess technically, like, I was able to upkeep the soaked status throughout the whole fight as I was doing this. I wonder how often it applies. There's no way you can keep the enemy in the IV coating like throughout an entire fight. It sounds completely nonsensical. Like, that would just shut down an enemy so bad that they would be basically able to do nothing. So I have a hard time believing that that's what I could do. If that is something I could do, I could maybe consider swapping some of my green guys out for the two that give me because there's a guy who makes it so that the IV covered status comes through for my attacks, and then there's another one that makes it so that I do 50% more damage to enemies that are inflicted by the status effect. I don't know if everything is vulnerable to it. Green grass type Pokemon aren't, but there's no legendary Pokemon that are grass type in the first place. So maybe as like a backup squad, you have those. Might have created a future mold problem in the 4-H club room. They got me to paint their walls with moldy paint. Yeah, we actually... I don't know if I mentioned about this on stream before, but... So... The neighbor that has lived next door to us... So, there was a big, what is it called? Like, plumbing renovation thing that happened in this building. And... because of it, a lot of people sold their homes and moved away because they didn't want to pay the cost of the renovation stuff. Because, you know, it makes sense. It's pretty expensive. And it was because of this that we have gotten some... Like, there's this thing called Sini Nauhasäätiö, which is like a charity organization, I guess, to help people who are dealing with bigger issues in life, I guess. And the unfortunate thing is that they usually deal with issues like people with like drug problems and stuff like that. And because of that, there's been a lot of like there was like our previous neighbor was like a total drug addict. Like, you could just tell from their face, like they have like these dark circles around their eyes constantly. And there were like a bunch of suspicious weird people in the building when he was here. I think he was a dealer. There was some random asshole sleeping in the bottom floor of the apartment building, and there was blood all around him and an IV bag for some reason with him. Which is just like, yeah, okay, yeah, I love to see that of when I'm coming home from a walk. Just super, like, not nice. Nice to see things. And... Arcade, are you sure you don't have, like, just the sounds muted from other players?
No, yeah, I double checked that before I
Okay.
told him that. I don't know if me being in voice chat on Discord affects it, because
no, it doesn't.
Discord is
It doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah,
he keeps logging and logging out of my place.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
I don't know. Can you hear me, Jojo? I'm trying not to talk while you're talking, because you're only hearing half of my conversation.
Yeah, but the Druggo, he was finally evicted recently, and we got a replacement for the Druggo. Also, the apartment that he was in was apparently in such a bad condition that the cleaning people said that this was the worst apartment they have ever seen in their life. Like, the messiest, most awful situation they have ever seen. And like, after he left, because he was evicted and he just like bailed. He just disappeared from the apartment. Kind of left everything behind and stuff and just went away. Very strange. So this thing can swim, right?
Now yeah. I can hear you.
Yeah. And
okay.
We got a replacement person in their place. this older lady who reeks of
Thank you.
alcohol all the time, and he was, or she was, like, just a super avid drinker, I guess. And she would shower while completely wasted and fall asleep
Hang on.
in her bathtub and stuff like that. And the bathtub overflowed, and the water got to the to the entire apartment floor, and she hid it. There were people who were like coming in for an inspection, probably because people were reporting that there was water leaking out of her door and ruining other people's doors in the process. And she was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling super happy today, so you guys can't come in to do the check," which is fucking crazy. And once they finally got in, probably from like a mandate from the organization, the charity organization themselves, when people started complaining about it, they found out that she had fallen asleep in the shower 4 times, and like the floor was completely destroyed, and the amount of water damage was so bad that it was leaking through the bottom, like the underneath the person's like ceiling who lived underneath her, which is kind of fucked up. Yeah, exactly. And there's like some super violent fucking drug lord living in one of the other, not in the same building as we do, but in the same like nearby buildings that belong in the same taloyhtiö, whatever that is in English. And just fucking weird. Just fucking weird. It has been. Oh, fuck. I just realized this thing. It's like a plant thing. So it's obviously wheat gill. There we go. It was bad. And now the apartment is like, they had to do like a crazy renovation thing for it. I'm sure the organization, the charity organization, had to pay for it, which was most likely really expensive, like tens and tens of thousands of euro. I think the estimate was like 30,000 or something crazy like that. So yeah, we'll see what kind of neighbor we get next. But yeah, we have had really bad luck with the people who have been moving in here. I don't know how the situation goes for the person downstairs who got their roof fucked or ceiling fucked because of the whole situation, because I would imagine that they would be entitled to some kind of compensation for it, because that's fucked up. I'm all for giving people second chances, right? But it shouldn't be at the expense, like the expense of people who haven't done anything wrong, right? It would be much better if there was some kind of dedicated area for this. I mean, I know I live in the slums, so technically this is the area for that. But like, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Especially like the other building, just constantly someone is parking their car there. Suspicious, like these loser looking guys dropping by, and they buy something and then they wander into a nearby bush and just sit there, and just smoke rises from it. I wonder what they're doing. It's just so like blatant and stupid. I don't know. That is probably that. So we just keep going. I'll see if I can find something mysterious in the ocean. Having a relaxing little boating time here. I guess it doesn't really waste stamina by moving faster in the water. Pretty cool. This is a big-ass map. That's the Sky Island over there. But yeah, it's not like it's rare for us to get these kinds of people in the near vicinity. There's a lot of people like that here. This is not like the particularly well-off area of the Helsinki-Vantaa area, but it's still frustrating and scary. I don't want drug dealers in my house. My neighbor in the previous city I lived in was really sad that I left because there was no telling what kind of person comes in next. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I've come a long way. But I'm already bored of doing this, so let's do something else. But yeah, it's it just kind of feels like it's a part of the experience, which is kind of sad. I was also sad because the apartment was god tier, aside from the tiny kitchen. Okay, fair enough. This creature is very cute. I like it very much. I think my bird goes faster. My fat creature. Right, it doesn't recover stamina when it's in the Pokeball. Well, we'll use what we can of its stamina to get closer to... here. A little bit faster. Since this thing flies fast. It wouldn't normally, but I've genetically manipulated them into being fast. Which is some kind of mockery of nature for sure. But sometimes you have to mockery of nature a little bit. Serenity implant? Serenity. Wait, which one was that? Oh, yeah. So I have I haven't gotten an implant for it, but I have... This one has Swift, Legend, Dimensional Leap, Eternal Engine. This one I'm going to replace Lucky and Musclehead probably with some better ones once I get some implants for them. This one has God of Destruction, Vampiric, Spirit Emperor, Legend. This one has Lucky, Legend, Spirit Emperor, Twin-Edged Holy Blade, and this one also has these one. This one has Serenity, because this one has like these super heavy-duty big attacks, so Serenity makes more of a difference with that. The guys that hit pretty quickly... no, I didn't want to ride you. I'm okay. We can get this thing, yeah. The guys that hit quickly with attacks like the Pain Panda, they are fine without cooldown reduction, but the ones that have big slow attacks, they benefit a lot more from it. So I do have it on the Duolith, or whatever it's called. But I haven't seen an implant for Serenity yet, no. Have not come across that. I think I'm probably gonna get the... edged Holy Blade for the Painda as well. Seems like that's a pretty good one because I have this thing in my party whose passive gets 30% defense to all grass pals. So it's basically a free 50%. From Arena Thingies, small island southeast. Oh, right. I haven't actually been there at all yet. Have not been there yet.
I've been wondering about like how far out the land actually goes because I have so much that's still uncovered.
Yeah, there's like a whatchamacallit heat run of a shape around the thing, so it's not at the very edge of the map.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
like
there's
only as far as,
coordinates
like,
that are
mile
outside of
marker.
the game zone that you can see on the map. So it is it's not it's not super like it's not as enormous as it seems.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll go check out the arena. Why not? I haven't been there yet. We'll put Painda to work. She will beat the shit out of some people, I guess. I don't know. What do I fight there?
You
But a
it's kind
pal?
of like, yeah.
Or is
You'll
it...
be able to put out 3 pals at a time, and they'll just kind of have a little brawl.
Oh, okay.
And you'll like, you'll probably blast through the first few pretty easily. But eventually, like, you'll raise your level up enough in the arena that you'll fight tougher guys.
Okay.
I think. I've
Let's
only
see.
been there once.
I will have to climb this first.
So we're gonna want 1, 2.
They just moved mine, okay. Well, we'll go see. I'll go check it out.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
So it's what was it? Small southeast of the desert. Okay. Southeast is down right. Right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I had to picture the map in my head.
Yeah. I think I only think in 2 dimensions. You have to speak in 2 dimensions with me. Went to see the apartment today. Pretty good for the price. Only problem I have is with the place is the back wall of the room. 70% of the wall is big window, and next to it is a tiny openable 20 by 20 centimeter window. The room is hot, and the tiniest window does nothing. Oh, yeah, so it's one of those, like, greenhouse little fucking prisons. So the sunlight gets in, and it heats up the apartment, but nothing gets out. Yeah, that sounds rough. I've seen... I guess Kuono kind of has one of those as well. But he has a balcony. So he can just open the balcony door. But I don't know if that, like, helps that much. Oh, is it this one? Arena entrance. That's the one.
Huh.
Yeah. Kuono also doesn't have a good... Like, I remember him mentioning that. Like, he can't game for that much sometimes because it gets so hot that his PC goes fucking boom or otherwise. Which is pretty funny. So, this here. I've actually never been to this. I've seen it before, but I've never interacted with this place or this game mode or whatever. Can't get the draft. Yeah, that makes sense. I've got Lappy Veto if I need it. battle tickets for various goods. Ah! Let's see, we have a funny mushroom hat. Okay. Dandy Lord hat. Okay. King Paka headdress. That's pretty powerful. And we have
Is it the red one or is it the blue one?
It's the red one.
Okay.
Healing coach, noble, a swimmer, runner, infinite stamina, serenity. Okay, so serenity is there. Okay. Let's see. Join the arena. Enter the arena solo. Okay. Bronze. Yeah. I guess this is the PvP stuff.
Yeah,
feels
there's
pretty
PvP stuff in that. So hey, we can actually battle each other.
Main. Let's do this one. And let's do that one. Okay, so you can't have a full party, I guess. Am I here too?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I am here too. Okay. Fuck. Oh god, I got 50 RP. Nice. I don't know what that means, but cool. Let's try the next one. Why is this PAL box yellow? Because it's just join the arena challenge. I wish it wouldn't kick me out. I wish it would just let me go again, I guess. Oh, it's just the pals fighting? What about the people, though? So, I didn't kill the person, but I guess my pals beat the other pals, so I won?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't realize you couldn't kill the other person. I just never went around to attacking him.
The whole wall length curtains and fan here. Yeah, it sounds like you would definitely need a fan. The people give insta win, otherwise you beat his pals. Okay. So if you kill the trainer, you instantly win, and if you kill the pals, you also win. Okay. Mae-mae win. Let's try again. I wonder if the party-wide buffs and stuff like that apply. Oh yeah, I can actually see by whether if my bullets do the water damage or not. Or the inflict soak, if the other party members affect the situation here. Yeah, no. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, so it's good that we have this setup because having the Nightmare in here is just 30% more defense to everyone, which is a lot. Some of the party buffs don't apply. Yeah, if you don't have the thing in your active party, then it definitely doesn't apply. So it's best to have this specific setup. Poison in the cutscene as well, it seems. What is the value of ranking up? I don't... I would get it in like PvP or something, but what is the value of it? My big damage party didn't do the big damage. Let's see. Let's see if my big damage party does the big damage.
I thought it was mostly just getting points so you can buy stuff in the arena.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the person died first. Oh, the heated towel rails. Arcade really enjoys those. They're like his favorite thing. Whenever he comes over here, we got one here as well. And
such a smart thing to have.
he's a passionate proponent of them.
And I was kind of wondering, like, if you had... It would make sense, especially since winters can be really, really cold there, if you have hot water running through the pipes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just make sense to utilize the hot pipes in that way. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I want to do that in my place. But obviously, we don't need it. Getting there, it's cold. But it's still cool to have.
Oh, shit! Yeah, these ones do a lot more.
I might.
Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Let's see if I aim at the pals instead. If that makes a difference. I don't have my levels maxed out on them yet, so... Let's see. I wonder if I can ride pals in this space. So I don't do any damage with my bullets, but it might interrupt them still. Oh, the team is different? Yeah, the lower level guys are struggling a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna run myself here. Yeah, the lower level guys aren't good for this, but the high level one is doing just fine, it seems. Yeah, I just need them to be max level, and I think they're gonna be fine. Because right now they don't seem to have enough defense for the highest one, but they are like 10 15 levels below. Okay, let's see if I get them to max level. I mean, I do also have the one with vampirism. I'm sure that's gonna be probably useful for this, but it's also level 70. This one, because these two died like way too early, and they are like 5,000 health below. Why is this one? Oh, right, you have this thing. You have this thing. I don't know if that's really good, but 3,000 defense is pretty good though. But this one has 4k. Well, it's still a lot behind on EXP. Let's go check if I can farm some EXP in the world tree. How quickly they level up by going in there. Oh, right. This one gives a lot of EXP when you kill it, so... Let's see how fast they get levels. Having the lifesteal stuff would be what probably like a massive difference in the PvP stuff. I'm sure they all have the gene for it, but I haven't seen a single one of those implants for it yet. And I actually haven't seen anyone, any like Pokemon have it in the first place as a gene. Oh yeah, now it's no longer under the soak effect. Okay, so yeah, no, building the status effects isn't probably valid for the end game. Yeah, it's not affected by it anymore. It's good for like really quick burst damage, but in the end game it doesn't really reliably have an effect anymore. Doesn't seem like they got a whole lot. Yeah, no, it's still gonna be a while. Probably would be faster to just beat Moonlord for the EXP diamond things. Let me check how how much the lifesteal affects the survivability, because I have the one creature that has it. Well, it doesn't have the good one, but it has the inferior one. Let Pusheshi. You have it, but we don't need this. Let's do this. I feel like that's probably decent for this. Or is that the one that... maybe this instead. That one is definitely not built to last. So we're gonna see if this is anything good. Let's see. We do have Ihra, I guess, who is also max level, but Ihra doesn't. Most of its passives aren't really for combat. This thing. So let's test this one, and well, let's give Ihra a shot as well. Let's see how it does. Is there nothing but Shadow Beaks? Oh no, there's the Alemeos. Yeah, no, it's dead already. Yeah, the level difference is a pretty significant factor in this, for sure. Yeah, Pain can kind of deal with this solo, but there's just so many of these guys in here that having I almost got one of them down, so I have a feeling like this is probably doable. I really don't understand what the fuck the RP is for. What do you gain from it? Let's try again with the other guys instead. They just let's see if I can swap the attacks on the Nightmare or whatever it's called. This thing. Wind Burst. Oh, it has Wind Burst. Okay, so it does have these big ones. Grass Tornado could be good too. Let's do that. God mode in like half health. Sheesh. What is this water shit? I cannot see shit. Yeah, that was not good. That was a bad matchup. The previous one lasted way longer than this one. These ones had like super huge AoE attacks that immediately just destroyed everything. But it seems like the parties are like almost random. It's not the same one all the time. So I guess it can be kind of like luck-based, whether if it's good or not. Let's see. I wonder if I can inspect the enemy pals. Can I? Yeah, I can. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of fire. Everything is fire. Can I go back and reset this? Because there's no way a mono fire is gonna go well for me. Considering I have mono grass.
What level are you playing against?
80.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can help you out there.
No, I don't think you would be. This is a solo thing in the first place.
Okay.
So... Okay, they've got like these cute creatures. Yeah, my issue is that these two die way too quickly. Yeah, there's immediately one of them dead. Yeah, it's only just pain alive anymore. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that the level difference is so significant. So I just need those fucking EXP gems. I guess the last 10 levels make a massive difference in terms of stats. Yeah. It is a pretty significant difference of just level, which is kind of surprising. I guess it's probably because there's just the fixed damage cap that the pals deal when you have so these other guys don't have enough attack to break through the damage cap, so they don't do any damage. Yeah, they need to be like way higher in attack. They're like over 1,000 below the panda, so I need to level them up. Let's see if I can power level them by like doing Moonlord or something. I would imagine I can probably do Moonlord pretty easily. Let's see. Consumable? Yeah. Celestial Sigil, let's make you. They're fast. Yeah, they're fast. Relic farm in the world tree is fast levels. Probably. I don't know what exactly you mean by that. Like, just get the relics so that you can cleanse them and get the EXP items from that. Is that what you mean? Let's see how Moonlord is. How doable it is. Like this. I would imagine it's probably pretty doable. Oh, just EXP from killing stuff? Just like random mobs? Let's see, who do we... Well, you're pretty high. There's an 80. That's what I've done. Do you have max level, guys, like for the whole team?
For me?
No, one. Yeah, like I mean, they jump to the level that the current sort of content is at, but I don't know if the grind from that point onward is that fast. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. I'll go check it out after one Moon Lord, because I think he drops some good stuff. So get this guy here, and yes, we'll do this one. And I'll do this. Yeah, this is pretty effective. I think that's all of them, yeah. So it's pretty quick to kill for sure. How much do you give for the EXP whatchamacallits? Let us see. What's this? Terra Prisma schematic. Oh, I want it. Do I have fucking full inventory? I have fucking full inventory. God fucking damn it. I don't know. Did I get 4 guaranteed levels from that? Did I get 4 of them? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. 4 guaranteed levels from that. Yes, correct. So yeah, this is definitely faster. I'll just go dump my shit over here. And then I'll farm Moon Lord, because he also drops the stat boosting whatchamacallit. Then that's probably much faster. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, because he always drops the whatchamacallits. The EXP things. Going. Now we have space. So let's go back. Farm some Moon Lord a little bit. Maybe I'll get my Terra Prisma schematic. At long last. I got lost. Right, it's over here.
Woo!
There we go. We'll just drop some of those same guys we just had here. I think this. Well, that's level 1. Well, this is gonna be here now, I guess. New. I probably don't even need these guys here, to be fair. Seem to be doing pretty well. pretty well as is. This one can be working today, I guess. Some wompos, why not? Okay, well, we're full. Okay, cool. So.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
What are you actually does it?
Oh, is that the Terraria boss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Nice. I wish it would just drop me next to it. Oh, hell yeah, this is probably better than my previous one. Oh no, it's the exact same. Fuck. I was so sure. There we go. Kotiraka is now full. Now we just need the Nightmare. Obviously having the lifesteal would probably make a massive difference, but don't really have that luxury right now, so we'll just do it this way. You can come here. Yes, my child. Eye of Cthulhu looks very powerful today. You. Random eye level trash. You and you. Yes. Oh, level 80 need all. Exactly. Or gamer. This one. I guess. There we go. Gamers have aligned themselves. Let's get this. I think I don't probably need to use my big one for. Yeah, no. Go. Nice. There's the thing to leave. There it is. There we go. Use these on you. And let's see. 4.3, 3.1. Oh yeah, I guess the awakening does like a wait, no, this one is awakened too. Why is this guy so much weaker than my? Oh, the trust level is lower, I guess. But he has like way lower stats than Pain does. I wonder why that is. I'll need to look into that in a little bit after I'm done with these ratings.
Whoa.
His core stats should, or his like, whatchamacallits, his like base stats should be higher than Pain does. So they should technically have higher stats than she does. I don't know why they don't. Nice timer, glitching out only slightly. You... But like, why do I even do this? Let's just see. I can probably just kill it like this, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't need to have the other guys here. Does this do any damage to you? No, it's too low. But the weak burst does. So let's just use that. Oh, it got cancelled. That's not cool, man. I Cthulhu was there too. He was there participating. Hard worker. Let's try again.
Oh.
Oh yeah, let's see what is my level situation here. These one more. I guess the affection stat really affects the stats of the Pokemon a lot. I guess I could just level them all up at the same time as well. But I am confused why the stats are so much lower. I guess there's no other explanation than just the affection is like super significant. Because Panda has like 2,000 health more than these two have as well. Which is a good bit. And she has maxed out Trust. That's the only significant difference, I guess. Bonus from Trust is 177. Doesn't really... logic. It doesn't really follow the logic in my head. If it's from Trust is 177, how is it 1,000 higher? Oh, how is it 1,000? This one has like really shit stats. 3,000 and 2,400. Why do you have so much worse stats than the Panda? Why are you so strong? Oh, no, it's because of this passive skill, right? I think that calculates into the... I think that calculates into these stats, right? Passive skills. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. The partner skill probably shows up on these the partner skill probably shows up on these, right? So these are buffed because she's in a full party of grass types. That makes sense, actually. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go check it out. I guess the Panda is actually like really good for combat. Obviously, if I use like legendary Pokemons or something like that, this would probably be a lot easier, but where's the fun in that? I'm surprised that there's any kind of combat content in this game that is even remotely challenging. Let's see. No fire types, please. Those aren't cool. That is exactly what I was asking to not include in this. Thank you very much. That is exactly what I was asking to not get. Because taking double damage and dealing reduced damage doesn't really sound like it would go super well in this, even if they are at the same level. Let's see. These seem to be fire type as well. Yeah, they are all fire type as well. Very cool. Not happening. At least now we can check if the guys can survive a little bit longer now that they're max level as well. What the fuck is this? The cheat phantom? What the fuck is this? Okay. That's oh yeah, they have way more health. They have like 20k each. They have crazy high stats. I'm iced. Nice. Okay. Yeah, the level difference does make a difference. Obviously, I got the cheat phantom against. The fucking idiot is still dead. Okay. Very good. Nice. I mean, Serenity is pretty good. These are, right, these are for the event stuff. Oh, okay. I mean, these are kind of pointless, to be fair, from this.
Hey.
Reflect Leaf, Crosswind, Twin... Alright. Healing, Coach, Noble, Ace Swimmer. I guess I'll buy Maybe one Serenity. Oh, it's sold. Oh, it's a permanent one. Okay. It's not it's not a okay. Oh, I guess I'll get the King Alpaca horns. Or maybe this one. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's put it on my head. To act like I'm hot shit. Very good. I wonder if I could beat the harder version of Moonlord.
Woo!
I'll go test that out.
Ho!
The normal one dies so quickly, so I would assume it's not that bad. But it's crazy how much difference the 10 levels make in the stats of the guys. Right, you are not max level yet. I guess I could max this one out too. The HP is kind of cursed, but getting the better version of this might actually make up for it a little bit. And I don't think these are that bad when we're not in that kind of particular scenario. The PvP scenario is just very its own thing, I guess. Because you can't do, like, for example, summoning your pal out of the way of attacks and stuff like that. They're just kind of sitting there. Doing anything much. Okay. Oh yeah, guess we'll do these out of the way. Pal materials. No. Whatever these are. Schematics. Completely full. Makes sense. This is also schematics. Doink, 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 doink. Yeah, there we go. And then the Moonlord masks, I guess, will be there. There's a rocket too for some reason. Let's go test out if I can mess with Moonlord. I feel like riding on top of Kotiraka is pretty good. He seems to be pretty effective for this stuff. So let's go check him out. Moonlord. Harder version. Moonlord. The harder version. Because that one is pretty easy. I don't even need the base pals to participate. So let's see if we go into the harder version, if we need... Did I get lost again? I got lost again. Fuck.
Yeah.
There we go. Celestial Sigil Master. Ultra powerful raid boss. Fully trained pals can handle it. Let's see. I do have fully trained pals. Let's see how much more difficult this is than the prior stuff. Can I search for level? No, I cannot, unfortunately. Oh well, let's just get big level guys. 69.
Nice.
I did have someone at 80 over here. There we go. Let's see how crazy difficult this is. I'm curious. Okay. Okay, and Kotiraka come here. We're gonna do the same thing. For 10 minutes. Oh, it's level 80. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's not... Okay, it's a lot higher in level. It's not just a little bit higher in level, it's a lot higher in level. Very, very interesting. Wait, I do more than 0 to it? What the fuck? Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Okay. It's just killed everyone in like a second. It hasn't taken any damage. That's cool. Okay. Very interesting. So that's much higher in difficulty than the other one. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, that's fine. I thought it would be like level 60 something, but it was level 80, and it's got so much damage output that it just wipes everyone immediately. Interesting. Very cool, very cool. Okay. I'm glad there's actually more difficult stuff in this game as well. I did not expect it to do that much damage, though. I don't know exactly what you're supposed to do about that. Because the pal just got insta-killed by everything. So, no, I didn't want to... This one I want. My gangler head accessory. There we go, that's perfect. I guess it's probably like one of those situations where you are supposed to maybe not just have pals. Well, maybe if the whole base is full of nothing but perfectly bred pals, it's more doable. But level 80 was a surprise because the Terraria update was like before level 80 was even a level cap, so I assumed that it wouldn't be scaled for the current state of the game. But I guess it is. So that's pretty cool. Wait, what is this? Oh, revival potion. Oh. Guess that would be pretty useful for that stuff. Very cool, very cool. Okay. Yeah. It went from 400,000 to 2 million health. So that's a pretty significant hike. But its defense isn't like high because it takes damage from my gun. So there is definitely some way to deal with it for sure. But I guess going solo is not the way to deal with it for sure. Because it's designed to be dealt with multiple people. So, very cool, very cool, very cool. But I got my PvP stuff beaten, so that's good. I guess technically I could replace this one with the healer one, because that seems like that would be valuable at this point. For sure. Yeah. The only issue is that the healer Pokemon is not breedable with anything other than itself. How do I get some good passives on it? This thing, Lylene. How do I get... I guess technically it wouldn't necessarily need it. Because if it's just there to heal, then that would make sense that it would mostly need to be like defensive. Yeah. And I can get it a bunch of defense for sure. I guess I have to deal with something like that. Why not? Why not? Having Puikelo here is good too, but I think what I need more right now is like something to recoup when I have my pals dying. I think this thing is definitely what I need for it. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Let's do that. So, I need
Ho!
Lileen's. Do I have more than one? Search. Grass. Lileen. I think I only have one. Which is this one. You can catch them at Sakurashima. So I can just grab a few from there. Breed one with high IV. And max it out. Sounds about right. Let's go catch one. Because the Ophidia is nice, but I already have enough guys who deal DPS. I feel like the 3 characters dealing DPS is more than enough.
Woo!
So having someone who is more there for support is also very welcome.
Yeah. Ow.
No, Ihra, we're not gonna go mining, you stupid idiot.
Ow. Ha.
So there's basically 2 supports and 1 or 3 DPS in the party. That would make sense. Where are they? There they are. Hello. I should probably get like a helmet of the high-end armor as well, because I don't have one. I cannot let my guys attack these, because if they do, these guys will die immediately. Oh. So again, go in there before you die. Idiot. There we go. Oh, someone else is beating the shit out of it. The locals don't like it. Yes. Okay. Oh, this one actually had insanely good IVs. Holy shit. That's actually a great find. Okay. Let's see. Oh, they're both in my party. We have a girl who has the good stats, fantastic. And then we had one of them in here. This one has 2 out of 3 in green. So they, yeah, I guess they both have 2 out of 3. Actually, yeah, I can just... no. Put on. You come into party. You come into party, and what we do is we're gonna get this guy out to harvest goddess. There we go. And that should be, yeah, he's now fully revived, which is really good. It just revives them from the dead. And this was the good one, so you're gonna be at the farm. And I guess your friend is gonna be this one. Sure, why not? Yeah. And we're gonna put them in this little tube here. Tube here. Doink, doink. And I think they have cake. Yes, they do. And they have started creating children. Why am I creating children? Right, to feed them to each other. Right, because we already have a good IV'd one. So, oh, mutated egg as well. It's always the same guy who's mutating. We get anything good? I didn't see. Right, we actually need to get an alpha one, right? Yeah, but aren't they both alpha? I think they are, right? Oh, I can't check their stats right now. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, so they are good to go as they are. There we go. We don't even need to look at these because these are just fodder. I have plenty of these. Again with the mutated eggs, and it's always this guy. I guess I should check the mutated ones just in case. We have the very desirable mutations. Part of the Immovable King. Idiosyncratic. That one was really defensive stuff. Okay, cool. I think it was here too, if I'm not wrong. Let's see. Idiosyncratic. Vampiric, God of Destruction. Demons. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Could totally make it just like super fat sanctified meat shield as well. So that it doesn't accidentally die at any point. Use its full power solar blast to decide discipline naughty pals. That's a very extreme solution. Right, we take these in here, dump this here, take this one here into the party, and we're gonna give it some implants, because why not? Serenity might actually be pretty good too, to be fair. Let's get that over Brave. And you with idiosyncratic. Can I? How do I get a new slot for it? Oh well, it can inherit it anyway, so even if I have to read it again, that's fine. Let's get the idiosyncratic one. I feel like that's a pretty good one for sure. This one. Right there. There we go. And now it has that. Now the lifesteal one, immortality, would be like good final one for this, for sure. Oh, okay, so it just appears once you've got the other one. Okay, cool. No, not Musclehead. Let's see. Oh, be good. Maybe not the meat shield one, because it would be good if it still dealt some damage. I guess Vampiric would be like an okay replacement for now. Yeah, let's just do Vampiric, I guess. There we go. Nice. So, now we have that. Then we do this. We do this. We do this. Now it's got the IVs checked. And we need to level up the Harvest Goddess thing. 80%. I'm assuming it's probably going to go to more than that, or maybe it gets like a super massive cooldown reduction to it, so that you can be using it more often. Because this one has a cooldown reduction to it, so it might just be that this one also gets one, so it just uses it more often. Let's see. I think I need to go to this space first. So I'm getting crazy hungry. I should probably go eat something soon. What was it? Right. I think maybe one of these has this thing. Starfruit tool. Yeah. To save some resources on that. We go back to this base. Seems like having a healer would actually be pretty damn valuable. So I will do just that.
Ho! Ha! Whoa! Woo! Ho! Hit!
Just pieces of wood everywhere around here.
How?
So
I went to your base and I saw one of your depressos freaking out. I was like, "What's going on?" And then a tiny little depresso popped out of him. So,
oh,
I it's witness the miracle of life.
they're not my depressos, but
They're not. Oh well, there's some depressos.
yeah, they're Guanos
Getting busy.
depressos, I think. There we go, and then we use this on you, and then we use the rest. You and you. That's all of these things. Okay, so it still needs a little bit more to get all the way to the max level. Wait, what is bountiful protection? What is that? Restores health to all allies within range using the power of healing. Oh, that sounds amazing. 240 cooldown. That's crazy. Oh, okay. So it does actually go up. The percentage goes up for Harvest Goddess when you. Okay, cool. Let's see. Spine Mine is pretty good. Solar Blast is okay. I guess I'll swap it for this Grass Storm thing, because this thing has Serenity. That would probably be good. Bountiful Protection seems pretty good, though. Definitely a value skill. Yeah, let's lock you. And we need to get you the souls of dead pals to consume. You. There we go. And the rest of it, I guess I will do later, because I'm really hungry and I need to go eat something. I can feel the blood sugar lowering. So I will see you guys again later. Chat, whoever might still be watching. Stream next week. I'll probably be not insanely busy next week. Maybe, hopefully. So maybe I'll be able to stream a little bit more. We'll see what I stream though. But yeah,